The streets of the city are never quiet. Even when they appear empty and still, echoes of the past scream from its memory. These streets have seen days of glory. They have been home to controversy. They have bred history. These streets have supported people among many paths, pavement leading towards destinations, roads that bring a community home. The streets of the city are never quiet. And for 2 days they echoed the voice of people who came together to say, as one, they would never be defeated. It was April of 2006, and word was beginning to spread among families, friends, and communities of North Texas. News and updates were communicated mainly through text messages, emails, and word of mouth. Something was about to happen on the streets of downtown Dallas, and the city buzzed with energy and anticipation. A demonstration march was being planned in support of comprehensive reform of our country's immigration policy. It would become an event unlike the city had never seen before. 4 years later, in May of 2010, another demonstration march for immigration reform was again planned for the streets of Dallas. The time in between had brought about political shifts and new social outlook, but the voice of the people had not yet been heard. Substantial immigration policy was still the dream of a large community who banded together to once again prove that their presence and their impact on this city would be recognized. These two public demonstrations were known as the Mega March. The early morning hours brought about thousands upon thousands of people on both days. White shirts were everywhere you turned. American flags of all sizes blanketed the streets, and messages of frustration were not only voiced, but written. Colors, ages, religions, orientations, shapes, and sizes. All types of people were represented within the multitude. Pride was written on everyone's face. Solidarity was felt all around. And one thing everyone had in common was purpose.
What brings me to this march is that I'm part of Phillip Morales, Texas, and I think that we shouldn't just focus on LGBT rights, but rights for every person, period. So that entails, children's rights, women's rights, immigration rights. So anywhere that I guess there's an inequality that needs to be corrected, I kind of want to be there to kind of help out and support the cause. And it's a big deal. Even with people in the LGBT group, you have partners who are from different countries, and you can't get married here, and they can't, stay here and be like, partners here. It's just, it's crazy. I mean, it's 2010. Come on now. So we need to get on the ball. I mean, we need equality.
Here because they've been here longer than the Anglos. I'm Anglo, I've been an Irishman. I think it's terrible that, we're drawing a line in the sand and saying you can't come across here.
People filed out of the Cathedral of the Virgen of Guadalupe and immediately joined the demonstration. Even a newlywed couple who were married that very morning joined into the 2010 march.
Todos vamos a ir tranquilos, despacios, todos despacios. Justicia, ¿para cuándo? Tenemos que caminar para es lo que queremos.
There was an undeniable energy those 2 mornings, and just as it came to a positive crescendo, the crowd stirred, and a grand rising call was made through the horn of a seashell. The march had begun. thousands weaved through the concrete corridors of downtown Dallas. Passionate cries for recognition and for political change rang from the huge mass of people and climbed up beyond the skyscrapers of the city. Surreal, powerful, emotional. Both mega marches were sights to behold, experiences like none other. However, as peaceful and intensely as the case for immigration reform was made that day, the opposition to such ideology was also present, and they too made sure that their voice was heard.
Want you to obey the law. We don't hate anyone. We welcome anyone that wants to become Americans. We welcome you, but you have to do it the right way. That's all we're asking.
I don't dislike anybody or begrudge anybody coming here to make their lives better. But at some point we do draw the line and we're asking the poor people to sponsor the illegals. We ask the middle class.
Well, I'm trying to get somebody to recognize that we have a problem, a huge problem. We are being overrun and we don't even know who these people are. We have ways that they can come into our country.
Sir, we don't know who you are,
legally.
We don't know who you are.
I have my driver's license.
We have the same right that you have here. And we have exactly the same right as you. I'm a citizen, and I love this country because my son is in the war. But you better know that you're way to go. Yes, sir. You don't have the right to talk like you are talking.
He came here legally. He has every right.
Every American citizen supports legal immigration. You have to obey the law. We're not counter-protesting them coming here legally. That gentleman that came, he was just a legal citizen. God bless him.
The clash of viewpoints at both the 2006 march and the 2010 march seemed to invigorate both sides of the debate. But because of the overwhelming presence of those in support of immigration reform and those sympathetic to their cause, these 2 days clearly belonged to the mega march. Once the huge crowd of peaceful protesters reached City Hall, a sense of accomplishment filled the air and gave flight to the spirits of all who had just taken part in something monumental. They were ready to listen, to cheer, and to ensure that the city and the country knew exactly what their journey had meant.
message to President Obama, the Senate and the Congress. We want immigration reform now. Hoy! We can no longer wait when children are worried if their mother and father will come home at night. We cannot wait when maids are cleaning our hotel rooms and are being exploited and underpaid. We can no longer wait when men with their bare hands are building America, building houses, stadiums, all across America. I know that there are people that say, we can't do immigration now. Those were the same people that always say no. They said no to the Italian Americans, they would bring America down. They said no to the Irish, that the Irish would bring America down. They said no to the Poles, no to the Jews. And you know what? They were wrong then, and they are wrong now.
The tone was set, the message was proclaimed, and a swelling of camaraderie filled City Hall Plaza. You could see it, all in the way people came together, complete strangers, all united in a single cause.
Today, we ask our nation not to turn its back on our heritage of many centuries, that heritage of always welcoming immigrants to our shores.
One after another, supporters of the cause took the stage and fanned the flame of hope within those gathered here on those 2 days of protest. They spoke of unity, of justice, and of the human right to pursue a greater destiny. But there was something else also expressed, something not spoken, something experienced but not heard. And it was the clearest when it came from the heart of a child.
Yo soy un hijo y soy de una familia inmigrante, pero lo bueno es que yo estoy aquí hoy representando a los Estados Unidos y también al Dream Act y a lo malo que es separar a tantas familias y no es justo. Arizona, por favor paren, es mucho. Lo que tenemos que hacer es unirnos como familias, como hermanos y hermanas y cambiar este mundo. Porque sabes que juntos se puede hacer lo que sea.
It was so simple and pure. The American spirit embodied in the idea that through unity, all dreams can be accomplished. When all was said and done, this is what these 2 days of protest meant. A greater meaning that transcended all protest signs and marching chants and opposing ideologies. The belief that the world can be changed through peace, brotherhood, and understanding is not a new belief. But in days like these, when a demonstration march was necessary, it is abundantly clear that this belief is still alive today. And perhaps that's why moments in history such as the Mega March exist, to influence the next generation, to challenge the world to look beyond what hinders us in order to find what is possible, to instill confidence in all people that through perseverance, the truth can spread, hope will catch on, and change can start when a community stands up, organizes an idea, and takes it to the streets.